President. I would just like to, I started council in 2021, about 2 years ago, in the middle of the pandemic, and I was sworn in by Judge Doctor over Zoom, and for the first, I believe, year and a month, or first year and 3 months, we were all Zoom squares, right? And public comment was just a little hand raised, and you didn't get to see people. And I just want to say how appreciative I am of the community engagement that has been going on during the last probably 6 months. I feel like there's been a real shift because really important issues have been coming in front of the council. And it gets me so excited to be a citizen here in Bremerton, to see people come out with their passionate viewpoints based on their lived life experiences. And I want to really show my appreciation for the rest of the council. We all come from very diverse experiences. Councilmember Younger, you have a great eye for fiscal responsibility. Councilmember Mockler, you're a passionate advocate for the environment. We all have things that motivate us. I really, really am moved by Vice President Chamberlain's sharing and vulnerability of her lived experience. And just as tonight, President Coughlin's understanding of science and his engagement in the process has changed my mind. Your comments really have made me think long and hard about the encampment ordinance. And so I want to thank you for that. And absolutely, I don't want to leave my fellow council members out. Councilmember Goodnow, your advocacy for LGBTQ rights is beyond inspiring for somebody that is gay himself. And Councilmember Fry, your advocacy for DV and your lived experience. So I just really want to thank the community for bringing those lived experiences to these really important issues and bringing that lens. And just thank you for the robust debate. It actually makes me wish I had put my name in for running another term. I'm going to miss you all. It kind of does, which surprises myself saying that right now. Yeah, it'll pass. No, I'm just kidding. The next thing I want to say is just Dr. Crawford, welcome. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I was at your interview. I was extremely impressed. I think you are exactly what the Bremerton School District needs. Just a little bit about my background. I taught special education in New Orleans post-Katrina. I did that because I was a sociology major in crime law and social control. And all of the ills that we are talking about, that Vice President Chamberlain is talking about, and you know this, Dr. Crawford, the #1 variable of determining whether or not you are going to be addicted to drugs, if you are going to be housing unstable, if you are going to interface with the criminal justice system, is the education system. And so I know that you understand the weight of the job and the role that you have in making sure that this community for the next 20 to 40 years is dependent upon the success of our school district. I've seen it, in New Orleans, and when I got my master's in education policy. So thank you for that. On a personal note, I'm not sure if you're aware, but you're in front of a majority queer council. And as a 12-year-old boy growing up in Montana with what I felt at that time a horrible, worst secret that you could have, not being able to live my truth. If you would have told me as a 38-year-old I'd be sitting on a city council with a former council president who is the leader of the Kitsap Pride movement and an amazing example to LGBTQ youth and adults, and a new council president who is also a proud gay man with a son and a lovely, lovely husband, and a bisexual identifying woman who is a strong advocate for her trans kids, getting addressed by a new superintendent who also is living his truth. It would have given me a lot of hope, and it would have saved me a lot of turmoil before I was able to comfortably come out at the age of 20. So thank you. And thank you to this council. I just have a lot of appreciation for Bremerton right now and this governmental process and the administration as well. Thank you. That's all.